Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about to actually pack for your hospital bag. We did overpack. I did read a lot of other blogs on what to pack, so I had a suitcase, a bag, and then also a bag for my husband as well. So it was just, it was way too much, and it was a lot for him to carry as well because he had to go back to the car, do a few trips. So I'm hoping, I made a list of the things that we actually used, so I'm hoping this will help somebody else out there so they don't overpack, because it is a pain to then have to take everything back to the car after when you have the baby. So I'm thinking you can probably just pack everything even in a suitcase, like a smaller suitcase. So one thing that we did ahead of time was we went on the website of the hospital and we printed all the paperwork. They actually have all the forms and everything there, so you don't have to do it when you get to the hospital. You won't have time or energy. So you can do that, and you can actually even drop the paperwork off at the hospital before you go in, so that everything's ready, so that when you go to check in they already have everything and you can just go to the birthing suite. So that's something you can do. We just brought our papers with us because we didn't know that was an option. Then I bought like a small bag and I put it in the suitcase, and I just bought all these toiletries from the dollar store. So you just have to think, like, if either one of you were to take a shower, because you never know how long you'll be in the hospital for. So I just bought shampoo, conditioner, mouthwash. I bought new toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant. You don't need deodorant. I did bring toilet paper. I wasn't going to, but one of the moms on a blog suggested that I do. And it was a good thing that I did, because we actually, first of all, the toilet paper that the hospital supplies is just that one ply. It's painful. So I bought like very, very nice toilet paper. Then we bought change of clothes. Now when we had our baby, it was the winter, so I wore my boots there. And I just bought sweats and a baggy sweater and whatever just to wear home. Nursing bra and nursing tank top. If you plan on nursing, this is really good because people are stopping in like all the time and you just don't want to be naked all the time. This way you can kind of cover yourself up as well. We did forget this, but we planned to bring our laptops and the chargers and everything. We actually forgot that on our way out. House slippers and flip-flops. And the slippers are good if you have to walk up and down the hallway, or I wore mine all the time. Like, I was just in bed, and then when I was going to the bathroom I would just put on my slippers, because you don't want to go in your socks or barefoot. We brought socks, extra underwear. We did bring 2 pillows and 2 blankets. Like, especially for me, it got really cold in the hospital. So you need a blanket and a pillow for your husband to sleep there beside you, and then you also need some for yourself. The ones that hospital provides, are not very good quality, very, very thin. So I would have actually brought 2 blankets for myself and another pillow. We did ask for extra pillows that they gave us, but it still wasn't enough because they're so thin and you're in so much pain, so you're trying to like find a way to just like prop yourself up and stuff, and yeah, so you just need extra pillows for that. We brought headphones. So we actually had our baby at 2 in the morning, so when we were taken into the other room, there was 2 other moms there, but everyone was sleeping, so you're so wired and stuff right after. Well, I mean, if I hadn't forgotten my laptop, I would have watched something. And if you plan on watching something, you need to have headphones. You just don't want to wake everybody else up. Bring a pen, because you actually have to fill out some paperwork when you're there. And yeah, nobody has a pen. So just make sure you bring your own pen. A robe, if you do have to walk up and down the halls, because you'll be in that hospital gown, which opens at the back. So you just want to have a robe, even a thin one, to just throw on over. So what happened, the hospital that we were at, we actually, like, I had all my meals there, so a nurse would come and take my order. They had some different options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They don't even acknowledge that the husband is there, so I brought $50 in coins for vending machines, because the cafeteria closes at 8 p.m. and reopens at 6:30, I think it was. So overnight, just like how we ended up going to the hospital like at 6 p.m. and by the time they check you in and everything's closed, and both of you are hungry, right? So we just brought a lot of change for a vending machine, stuff like that. So make sure you do that, because you're gonna get hungry. We brought a lot of snacks, so bring like granola bars, crackers, chips, cookies, candy, nuts, fruit, just whatever you think you will like, and a lot of Gatorade and a lot of water, because you'll have to buy it and it's so dry. So they do bring water, like they did bring water for me, but it would just be a cup and it would be, you know, I would finish it in like 5-10 minutes because it's so dry in the hospital. And they don't come and bring you water. I mean, they're so busy. There's, especially during the night, there's not as much staff. So it's not like they can wait on you to like, oh, your water's empty, let me go and replenish that. And yeah, so I know it's going to make things, like it's going to make your suitcase a lot heavier to bring Gatorade and water, but we're very happy that we brought extra. And you have to bring chapstick and lotion. It's so dry, so you actually get chapped lips. Like, yeah, I used a lot of chapstick. My lips were just never dry when I was in there. Bring extra socks, hair elastics, and hairbrush. And the time that we were there, I didn't shower. But, you know, if you're there, especially if you have a C-section, you're there for a couple of days longer, you know, just bring your own towel for after you shower, because the towel that the hospital provides, again, is it's not very nice. So just bring your own, and a nursing pillow if you plan on breastfeeding. So the hospital actually provided for me, I don't know if this is the same everywhere, but for me they provided all of the meals, so we didn't have to worry about that for me, which was good. They do provide kind of this like plastic mesh underwear and pads, so as soon as I would run out, like the nurse would bring me 3 at a time. As soon as I ran out, I would just press that buzzer beside my bed and then she would just bring me more. They gave me nursing lotion for, you know, for breastfeeding. And if you do require a breast pump, like I wasn't sure if I was going to breastfeed or not, so I didn't buy one beforehand. I wasn't sure if I was going to have milk. And so I did ask them to just use a hospital breast pump, which they brought to me, which of course you have to leave there when you leave. They do give you diapers and wipes for the baby. We did bring our own, because like they can't just be giving you boxes and boxes of diapers. So you do have to bring your own diapers, like newborn diapers and wipes for the baby. And for the dad, we just brought a change of clothes. His was a bit more simple. Toiletries, snacks, and the laptop just to keep them entertained. I mean, everybody does sleep as much as they can, but in that, you know, off time, because you can't sleep the entire time and you want to watch something, just make sure you bring laptop chargers, DVDs, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I hope this helped somebody. And again, if you have any questions, just post below and I'll make sure to answer them.